Namaste everyone. Today I'm so overwhelmed to welcome a very special guest on the podcast, Miss Bihar 2017, Ms Navam Singh. She will be sharing with us the story of her life, and I'm pretty sure we all going to learn so much because she's going to talk about rising from ashes. Her inspirational story will make us all glad and proud of her. So let's begin. So, Navam, first of all, congratulations for winning the title of Miss Bihar in 2017. Share with us how was the experience overall?
First of all, thank you, Lovepreet, for inviting me on your such a great initiative which you guys have started, and I'm really proud of you all. And thank you. Miss Bihar was a unplanned, unexpected surprise for me, and it was really a great change in my life. I was a girl who never dreamed of going in this field, but everything we say now, when things fall apart, they actually are trying to fall on the right places. And yeah, that till now in the age till this journey of 21 years, that is something which was totally unexpected and a very wonderful experience of my life, which surely turned me in a better person and is turning every day.
Thank you so much for the kind words, Navam. And of course, you are such an inspiration for all the people who are listening to you right now. And because of people like you, this initiative has become possible. My next question to you is, how was your family's reaction and the society's reaction after you won this beauty pageant? Was your family supportive of you during this journey? Because usually in Indian society, girls are criticized if they enter this industry, if they win some beauty pageant, though they are all beauties with brains, but still they are criticized for being in this industry. How was the reaction of your family and society, and how did you overcome all the trouble that you have faced?
So when I went for Miss Bihar, and it was like something I hid it from my family. So I registered for the pageant, and I was not sure enough that am I capable of this field. But I from like very starting, I was very much excited to explore the new fields and like to know what happens. So when Miss Bihar came, I registered, but I was not expecting that I will be getting selected, so I didn't said anyone in my family. When I got the I got the email that you have been selected for our audition round, I was like, oh god, now I need to tell someone, because the auditions were in Bihar, and to travel so far from Tamil Nadu to Bihar, I need to take permission from my family. So one day I just called my mom, and I'm like, Mom, you saw Manushi Chiller became Miss World. She's like, yeah, she's talented. Then I said, even I'm talented enough. So she said, yeah, but these things are like, only people who are from good family background or who are bold enough, they can do. I said, I got a call from Miss Bihar, and they said like, we have seen your photos and we want you to participate. I didn't told her that I registered. So she said, oh, did they call? I said, yeah, they want you to talk to them. My mom said okay. So my mom, she somehow, I made her to agree that I want to go for the pageant. I went, but till the day I reached Bihar, I gave audition. We didn't tell my father that I was going to participate in a pageant, because somewhere he is from a defense background, and he is like, you should make your career something related to academics and not all those things he's not much fond of. So he told me like, my mom, she said, just don't tell your father, go see what if your selection is done and not. Somehow I reached till finale. Even I was not expecting that I will win, but when they said like the Miss Bihar 2017 is Navam Singh, I was like, oh god, this is real. Okay, so my one dream is somehow completed. And my father, he was somewhere else, but he was seeing it live on Facebook, and he was proud when all the people from his office and they all started applauding from me from so far. Somewhere he felt okay, like my daughter has done something good. And yeah, he is somewhere proud. My family, my sister, my brother, they support a lot. And things turned after Miss Bihar. Many new things happened in my life, and the journey was like a roller coaster ride. So yeah, some people do support, some people are like these all things are just a waste of time and nothing else, and you should focus on a real career than modeling or these beauty pageants. So
Wow, I can already imagine how magical the journey would have been and what kind of a princessy moment you must have lived in that point of time in the past. And of course, we are also so proud of you. So there is definitely certain generation gap between our parents and us, but of course, whenever kids achieve something, parents are always overwhelmed and proud. And how your mom helped you out, and then your dad was so proud, is itself such a wonderful thing. And your siblings feeling proud of you. Right now, the whole country recognizes you as Miss Bihar, and that's such a proud moment for you. And you have overcome all the stigma and criticism from coming from the society, which is a good thing, and I feel you've really showcased what strength a woman can possess. So why did you choose this particular topic, Navam, rising from the ashes? Is there a story behind this also?
yeah, it was like as you said, a princessly moment when it's like you are in the limelight, and it was actually a very great day of my life which I can never forget. Rising from ashes is like it was the motivation for me from some unknown person when I was in the most darkest period of my life. When till the journey of Miss Bihar was a very great and smooth cream line of my life, but the journey after Miss Bihar, which started, was really full of struggle, and the most darkest part of my life till now was the past 2 years, where not me but also my family was going through a lot of struggle every single day, and things were not as smooth as expected. So I was 18 when I was crowned Miss Bihar. A sudden change in life. A girl who was too irresponsible, getting great opportunities day every day. There was something new on my door. I was like life was totally blessed, and I never thought that anything will change. I thought everything is so constant, but somewhere I forgot the only thing which is constant in this world is change. And suddenly, when Miss Bihar came, I was thinking to explore more. I was getting daily new opportunities, but a sad phase started coming in my life. I was in first year of my college, and I was thinking to change my college from Pondicherry to some other place in a great city where I can get more opportunities and more exposure for my field. I had applied in many colleges, and on 9th August, I was leaving from Pondicherry to Bangalore because on 10th August I had an interview. So on the night of 9th August, I was like on bus to travel to Bangalore. My mom called me around 11:30, 45 at night, and she was saying me, child, what are you doing? I said, yeah, nothing, just I'm preparing for my interview tomorrow. She said, so see, life will teach you something new every day. The only thing you need to keep in your mind is you should never break. Whatever happens, whatever challenges come in your way, don't break, be strong. You are very strong girl, and you have to take care of a family. I was like, mom, why are you saying all these things in this journey of a, like in the 18 years she have never talked like so emotionally to me. And I was like, mom, I told you I was too irresponsible. I said, mom, please don't disturb me, I have a very important interview next day, so can you just call me tomorrow morning? I said this and I kept the call. Next morning I reached Bangalore. I didn't call her back. I thought I will call her later after I'm prepared for my interview. Before leaving I will call. Around 8 o'clock I got a call from unknown number. A girl called and she said like, I think you should call your home. I'm your sister's friend and things are not good in your home. I said, what happened? Last night only I called, everything was fine. I called to my mom's number. It was switched off. My father's phone was unreachable. I called to my sister. I think by mistake she picked up my call, and I was able to hear sounds from background. Someone crying, people are running, someone is screaming that call ambulance. All those things were happening, and I was not able to understand. I was confused. What's wrong? What's going on? So I called my sister again, and this time she picked my call and she said, "We don't know. Mom is not replying. Mom is not, responding. Her eyes are open, but she's not responding to us." And I again I was confused, like, why she's not responding? She was fine last night. She called me. Everything was fine. What happened? I was too scared inside that what happened suddenly. And my sister said, I will call you back later, just give us some time. They were taking her to hospital, and here I was with my cousin sister. She was holding me that things will be fine, don't worry. After 20 minutes I got a call back that mom has got a stroke with a paralysis attack, and it's possible that she might have lost all her memories. And the coming few hours are very crucial for her. Doctors are saying, like, they don't know, things will be fine or we need a miracle to happen. After listening that, I was in shock that, God, I didn't talk to her last night and I kept her call, and things happened suddenly. The only thing that was going in my mind that time was, I need to go back to my family because I know they will, after seeing all this thing, they will be broken. Somehow I managed to reach, Chennai, and got flight for next day to Andaman and Nicobar Islands. I went there. I reached to hospital. I saw my family there. I can feel that they were broken. My father was crying. I have never seen that strong man crying in my entire life. He came to me. I said, Dad. He came running to me. He said, Child, how come you are here? You didn't told us anything. I said, I don't know, I just came on. And he holded my hand and he said, we all need to be very strong. Things are going to change. Things are different now. And I don't know how I became that strong at that particular time. I said, no, I have to take care of my family. And I calmed them, like, don't worry, mom will be fine. She's getting great. She's strong enough. She will be okay. She will recover soon. I went inside the ICU and I saw my mom lying beside all the heavy equipments, and I just touched her feet and I said, Mom, I'm really sorry. Uh, that was the biggest mistake I have ever done in my life, that hanging on your call and not calling you back again. And I just cried, touching her feet. I cried, and that was the time I realized that I have to be strong and I have to take care of my family. And my mom, she was like, she was completely paralyzed. She got heart attack. She was not able to move. All her memories were gone, and she didn't even knew that who were we people. She was hospitalized for more than a year, and we shifted her back to Kerala so that there we can get her nice treatment. Me and my sister, we have seen sleepless nights and sitting near her bed in hospital thinking like, Mom, please today just get well, come back to us, please get well, and we need you every single night. We used to stay awake whole night, and because we never know when she will wake up and when she will open her eyes. So that was, even my sister, she was too young. She have sacrificed a lot. She sacrificed her 1 year to take care of mom, and she, as I told you, I was searching for a new college in big city. Somehow I got a college in Bangalore, but I was too weak, too broken to continue my studies because situation of my family was not good. My father was getting weak every single day, not just physically but mentally also. That pressure, financial, emotional, all the pressures. My 13 years old brother, he was confused because whenever he used to go to mom and he used to try like, mom, he used to get no replies from her. And like a 13-year-old who was just trying to understand the situation, he was seeing his mother every day on the bed, like getting hospitalized, getting medicines, and it was really tough for all of us. And that journey for me was, I was confused. Somewhere I was totally lost. That what now? What something if happened to mom? I was complaining to God, to Almighty, to myself, and to my fortune. I was too angry, and I started giving up on everything. I stopped praying, I stopped studying. I was like going in a complete different zone, thinking that life is done, it's over, there is nothing else left in our life.
That's quite a story. I have no words left to say now, but yes, the regret in your heart that for the last time when your mom called you, you could not talk to her, and now she's not talking to you, is something which must be hurting you every single day deep down. But as a very famous poet from India, Gulzar Sahab said, जिंदगी ये तेरी खरोचे हैं मुझ पर या फिर तू मुझे तराशने की कोशिश में है. That's how things would have been for you. I can pretty much imagine and relate with that. First of all, how is your mother now? How's the situation right now? And second, how did you get back on your feet again? What has been the biggest motivation in your life? I want to know, how did you rise from these ashes?
सच ही कहा है गुलजार साहब ने वैसे तो. Well, as I told you, yeah, I regret every single day, and now I make sure that doesn't matter how busy I am in my life, when my family calls, I have to pick their call and I have to talk. Though it's different, I can't talk like I used to talk to my mom before. And the worst part was when I was broken, I was lost, I started giving up on everything. And there was a moment we were writing our semester exam. Before that, when I came to Bangalore, my father's financial conditions were too bad, and because we were giving whatever we had on our mom's treatment. So that time somewhere I thought I need to do something for my father. I can't just let him, take all the burden alone. But I don't know, I was like too hopeless from life, and I stopped trying things, and I was becoming even below average wala student in my college. So it was our semester exam, and I remember my friend, we both were sitting and we were just talking, like after exam she said, like, I need to go home, I'm missing my mom ke haath ka banaya hua khana, finally I will get to eat that. And the moment I heard that, I felt, God, so I can never taste back that delicious food that my mom used to make for me. And that day I was sad. My tears were not stopping even in the exam hall. I was just trying to control my tears, but again and again the things were coming in my mind. On the same day, I had my bus from Bangalore to Kerala. I was sitting on the waiting room of the bus stand, and I was crying, not like I was totally whipping out, but yeah, the tears were still running down my eyes, and I was just trying to hide them. That time, one man of age around 45 to 50, he came near me and he said, are you traveling to Kerala? I said, yeah, I am. So he said, are you a student? I said, yes. He said me, you look young. I said, I'm just 19, 20. Yeah, I'm young. So he said, yeah, you look young, but you don't look crazy. I laughed and said, life has been more crazy, and I don't want it to get more crazy, and that's why I'm not crazy enough. He said, I was sitting in the corner of the room and I saw you were trying to hide your tears. I thought to, accompany you, and sometimes it's good to share things with unknown people because they won't judge you, they won't gossip about you or about the feelings or about the things which you are going from. So I just smiled and I said, no, I'm completely fine. He said, it's fine. If you want to share something from me, you can. Don't worry, I'm not going to tell your friends about your feelings. And I felt talking to that person. I said him that these are the situations at my home, and I'm confused. I don't know. I'm hopeless. I don't believe in that Almighty whom my mom used to pray for years. And that man, he just smiled, and he said, see, things will be good, my daughter, but the only thing which you need to do is to not give up, try. And I was like, these things look good in books only, not in the real life. He said me, the quotations which you hear are from the great successful people who have struggled more than you and me in their life, and these are the realization which they go through when they are in pain. And he said, my bus is here now and I need to go. So when he was taking his bag, he just turned to me and he said, dear child of God, doesn't matter how bad you are burned, just try to rise from the ashes. And that particular moment, it struck in my mind, what are you doing, Navam? You are giving up so easily. And I used to say that I am the phoenix, because even the small victories which I used to get in my life, I was like, I can never quit. I'm born to be a leader. And when my family needed me the most, I am just giving up. I am becoming more responsible. I am, trying to lose my own self. And that particular moment, I was like, no, I have to get back. I have to help my father. I have to take care of my siblings. And what if my mom is not well? What if she can't talk to me? She doesn't remembers me. I know that she is my mother. I can help her. I can try to give all the happiness she deserves. At least she is in front of me. That Almighty has blessed me to have my mom alive. I can see her. I can help her. And when I get back home, I decided that this time I'm not quitting up. And then the small achievements which I am trying to get every single day from past 6 months is just, Visena, the sky is only beautiful when all the small stars are seen together. So I'm just trying to fill my sky with all the small achievements which I have done in last 1 year.
First of all, may God bless your family and may your mother be all right very soon. And when you say that she's in front of you and that's a huge thing, it actually means a lot. The person who's the reason behind your life, behind your existence, and behind your success, she's right in front of you. And it's much better than losing her totally. You still at least have a hope. You have a chance to make her smile, to make her feel proud. Even if she's not talking to you, she's not showing any movement, maybe she's not even recognizing you, but still I'm sure she must be extremely proud of you today. She would be very happy to see a daughter like you who's playing the role of a hero in the life of your family. Very proud of you, Navam.
Yeah, I somehow feel like I'm really grateful, and or you can say blessed too, that at least I have my mom in front of me. And in this journey, my father has been playing the role of both my mother as well as the father, taking all the responsibility. When I see the man, I feel like I have never seen such a strong man, and he never made me realize that I was his daughter. He always made me realize that I'm strong enough and I'm like a son to him. And that was the time when I realized, like, I have to start doing great things in my life. One day when I was coming back from Kerala, leaving my home, I thought, like, at least I'm grateful to have a family, and all these, torrential downpours in my life are not going to stop me from doing anything. And even in this dire situation, I didn't want it to stop being the Navam, the name which of I'm always proud. I might not have done great things, but I was like, no, Navam, your name is different and you're born to be a great leader. You have to be a leader. And so I decided that coming back Bangalore, I have to not sit putting hands on my hands. I have to do something. The very next day after coming Bangalore, to help my family financially, I started giving tuitions. I joined 2-3 institutions. Whatever time I used to get after my college classes, I used to go and I started giving tuitions, and somehow the income which I used to get actually helped me to at least make myself independent and to relieve the burden from my father's shoulder, at least for my expenses. Then when I used to started giving tuition, sometimes I realized, like, what if there are other students who are not able to get this education and who don't have anyone to help them? So the idea of joining NGO came, and I went to my first NGO, Greater Hope Children Orphanage, where I joined as a volunteer. But slowly with time, the NGO had 30 students and all of them are like so close to me. I feel like I'm their mother, though I'm not the actual mother, but that feeling, the emotion, even now I'm not able to go and meet them, but they call me, they share their problems, like, this happened, this person said me this thing, and I feel that I have the responsibility of those people. So whenever whatever income I have, I try to share half or at least whatever I can in their happiness. Then again I joined a blind NGO for blinds, and there also I felt like I was grateful and God have given me everything in my life. There are people who can't even see this beautiful world, and I started working with 2 NGOs at once. It was frustrating, but I started enjoying the process, only feeling that no, I am very grateful to have such life, and when God have gifted me with this life, I have to utilize them. These were the 2 social works which I started to do as a social cause, and it's something which I love to do in my daily life, and I want more volunteers. I try like as much as volunteers I can have for these NGOs, because the private NGO is run by a very old man who feels like I am his daughter, and he always gives me all the responsibility and work. He have given the NGO to me, like, do whatever you want, whatever donations, charity you want, you just tell me and just take care of my kids. And this is what about NGO. And yeah, I play sports. I have been playing for Karnataka State Law University table tennis, and I love to play chess. I like to compete with other people in chess. Okay, so table tennis and chess is something I love, and whenever I'm free I try to give my time to all those things. Apart from this, I am in the field of modeling. I thought to come back and to start my career again with the title of Miss Bihar. Once I started back my modeling, I have been a part of many shoots, I have signed few contract with stranger studios, which like the projects are stopped because of this lockdown, but the projects will be starting very soon, and I'm hoping very best from those 2 projects. Then I have been official mentor of Colorib Model Association, which organizes South India's biggest beauty pageant, Mr. Miss and Miss South India. So I am their official mentor. I have been judge in more than 2 shows in the Daksha Fest organized by Kerala, and even now I am judge of one of the pageantry show from Bihar, Miss Perfect Glamour Bihar 2020. And there are a number of events which are going to come in future too, and I would surely like to add this podcast in my sky because it's very very grateful and honored moment for me to be a part of this such a great thing. And or leaving all those things, I'm always too active in sports, drama, curricular, and elocution, debate. So wherever I go, I try to get the victory. And I don't know, it's my drawback or it's something which motivates me, that if I go somewhere, I just want to win. It's fine if I lose, then I learn, right? But I go in that spirit of no, that trophy is mine. And somewhere I feel, okay, you have to keep that spirit on because then only you can do something great in life. So these are the small things I'm trying to fill my sky with right now.
Wonderful, Navam. You're actually doing some great work, and I'm again so proud of you right now. Of course, I would love to see you. In fact, all of us would love to see you as a judge, as a model, as an NGO runner, and everything that you are planning to do in the future. And we wish you all the very best for all your future endeavors. Your sky will be filled with stars very soon, and I'm sure it would look like a galaxy more so. And I pray to God that all your dreams come true very soon. Your life has been an example for so many people, and through this podcast, I hope it will become an example for so many others who did not know who Navam Singh actually is. Miss Bihar 2017 Navam Singh is not just Miss Bihar but also the queen of her house, the queen of the society, the one who has motivated the entire humanity, has shown her caliber in all the aspects of life, whether it's social service, whether it's sports, education, taking care of your family like a son. Very, very, very important. For those who think that they need sons because daughters are not capable, here's an example for you. You really need some daughters like Navam Singh making you proud and doing all that a son can do. In fact, more than that. More than 10 sons. She's not a tension, but she is more than 10 sons. I have probably had the best time talking to you, Miss Navam Singh, and I really feel that all of us must learn from your life.
That's so true, Lovepreet. People nowadays need to change their mentality towards the girl child and they need to appreciate their daughters because if daughters can do wonders, then why to always pray for a son? And I'm so proud. Like, look at you. You are bringing such a great change. You are inspiring the youth, and I'm really, really proud of you and your team. You guys are doing really great job. Thank you for inspiring many youngsters like us and you know making us believe that yeah, even the life which we are dealing with is not just a life, it's something, a heroic moment which we are creating every day. So I really appreciate your work and special congratulations to you and your team.
It's human tendency. We are always complaining of problems and challenges in life. But there's nobody who's not facing these problems and challenges. And most of us are facing similar problems. But we all are blessed to have one full body. We should always be grateful to God for giving us one functional body, for giving us all that we have. Because there are so many others who are facing more problems than you are. Just like Navam said, there are so many people who can't even see this beautiful world. Aren't you more blessed? At least you can see, you can breathe, you can walk, you can run, you can do whatever you want in life. All you need is the passion. All you need is some motivation. And Navam's life is truly an inspiration for all of us. Well, thanks a lot for the kind words, Navam. And I really feel that all of us are living our lives in some or the other way. All of us are doing something heroic every single day. And we can all inspire each other if there is a platform where all of us can share our views, our thoughts, our experiences, and our stories. So that people do not keep crying on what they don't have, but make the best use of what they have. Well, to end this beautiful discussion, I would love to know from you what message would you like to give to the youth of this world?
Guys, life is full with challenges. Every day, every second, you will fall, you will lose, you will sometimes feel that things are ending. But the only one thing can make you strong is yourself. No one can motivate you. Okay, people can say quotations, but as I said, that if you are the phoenix, even if you burn hard, you will rise again and you will rise from your own ashes. So stop being the quitter or the loser. It's not bad to be a loser, but never become a quitter. And try as hard as you can to always rise from your own ashes. Thank you for having me here. Thanks a lot.
So, this was Navam Singh, a beauty with brain and a heart filled with courage. The entire podcast was a motivation for all of us to do something better each day and to rise from our ashes. We all have that strength to overcome our problems. We just need to realize our potential. बेहतर से बेहतर की तलाश करो, मिल जाए नदी तो समंदर की तलाश करो. टूट जाते हैं शीशे पत्थरों की चोट से, तोड़ दे पत्थर ऐसे शीशे की तलाश करो. With this, I wish you all lots of positivity and strength. Signing off, this is your host, Lovepreet Kaur.